this way. Black Stars faced Mali yesterday. Well, did they rise to the occasion for you? Did they disappoint you? Who was a standout player? Did any player let you down as well? But there are bigger conversations around all of this. Is there a problem with leadership on the pitch? Is there a problem with management? Do you think the players are hungry enough? Or you think there's more room for improvement? What do you think about this? Is the love back though? Attendance? What's the feeling like for you after watching the Black Stars play at home yesterday? Give us a call, 0302-216-541. My man Atsu was at the stadium yesterday and he's back in the studio so that we have this conversation with him. Yeah? Atsu, how you doing, man?
Charlie, I'm good.
Nice,
Charlie, but you did for me. Yeah, you did for me.
Oh, where from this one?
Every now and then you need to be reminded of how good you are. Have you seen the message on your screen?
Which of them?
The very first one.
I've seen that one.
So this will not be me talk.
I got it.
You did for me. Man, you're good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I don't know where this is coming from, but
you're good.
Just out of the blue, but it's all right.
You're good. It's all right.
Anyway, I'm happy you're here. Yesterday I heard you from the stadium.
Yeah.
First of all, Charlie, how was the atmosphere?
It was wonderful.
Is it?
Look, every Black Stars game is a party. And people love their national team.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I wish the players knew, right, and experienced that love. And I think yesterday the players felt it inside the stadium. When they stepped out for the warm-up, everybody was cheered.
Wow.
When they were doing the kickabouts, every touch was cheered. When Mohamed Kudus just started juggling the ball close to the stands, he is star boy for a reason.
Yeah,
look, and the reaction to everything he does. Look, Kudus can breathe in the direction of someone, and there'll be chaos. And there'll be chaos. And so for me, I thought the atmosphere yesterday was wonderful. Okay. If you were inside the stadium, you wouldn't think that the Black Stars were not dominating or attacking. Yeah. The frustrations were more from those who were watching on TV and outside.
Okay.
Inside the stadium, they backed the team to the hilt.
Right.
They cheered for every tackle. They clapped for... And yesterday was weird because the Black Stars could go for long spells of the game without possession. And yet, the moment the team gets the ball, the first nice thing Kwesi Sibo did, Partey, whoever, it will draw an applause from the crowd. And yesterday, you could tell that they were desperate to cheer this team on to victory. When the first goal went in, the chance... I don't know if that was audible enough on TV, for those who were watching on TV or listening on radio. The chance that they serenaded the team with was USA. And look, when I got inside the stadium before the game, of the many people that I spoke to, the underlying theme there was the significance of this World Cup to the supporters. Even for those who can't be there physically, everyone wants this team to be part of the World Cup in the US.
Well, I'm praying that we will be part eventually. But before we actually even get there, we are worried about the performances. Some people think that, we won the game, but Charlie, the Black Stars failed to improve. There's a problem with coaching. There's a problem with motivation of the players. Are they wearing the jersey with pride? Well, if you're listening here, I want to know what your thoughts are. Give us a call, 0302-216-541. Or you can send us a WhatsApp message on 055-1111-997. Let me read our first message here from Kofi. Kofi Namasaman says, Lexis, for me, the performance of the Black Stars yesterday is still nothing to write home about. This can't compete in a FIFA World Cup tournament. Atsu, can this compete on the global stage?
No.
No way?
No. We're a long way from being a World Cup ready team.
What will it take then?
It will take a lot from the coach and the players. Now, yesterday, there were a lot of positives to take from the game. before I come to the aspects that they need to improve. Jordan Ayew. Jordan Ayew. Bro, he's having an all-timer qualifying series campaign.
Okay.
The assist that he gave was his 5th overall in 8 games in the qualifiers. He has also scored 6 goals, which takes his tally to 11 goal contributions overall. 6 goals, 5 assists in 8 games. That is more than a goal contribution every game. So, like, each game that we play in the World Cup qualifier, Jordan is guaranteed to produce a goal for Ghana, either by scoring or by creating one for his team, which is irregular for Ghanaian players. Because if you look at our history in World Cup qualifications, each time the match-winning responsibility has been spread across.
Okay.
So in 2006, Mark Edu chipped in some goals. Jutex Frimpong did his bits. Matthew Amoa. ACN owned the FNB Stadium against South Africa. People remember Stephen Appiah's performance against Burkina Faso in Kumasi. 2010, Kojo Asamoah took us to Mali, and for someone who was a year old in the Black Stars, he won us that game. Opoku Ajiman chipped in, Matthew Amoa as well. 2014, Jan led the scoring charts as well, but in the key games against Zambia, we saw who stepped up against Egypt as well. So that has been the Black Stars. This is the first time in history that in one qualifying series, one player has dragged the team and is dragging the team over the line. And
that's Jordan.
That's Jordan. And if you look at our history before this, the Black Stars stunk up the place in the AFCON qualification. We failed to qualify. We didn't win a single game. But through that period of darkness, Jordan is the one man who has led from the front.
Okay.
So I think that is the one positive. However,
but before you share that with me, let me get on the phone line. Just hold that thought for me, okay? Yeah. Hello?
I hope you're doing well.
Yes, I'm well, thank you, Joe. Welcome. Let's hear you. Joe, your line is a bit muffled. If you can position yourself better for me, okay?
Now.
Let's hear you.
Okay. As for me, if Jordan playing as a striker or midfielder. Secondly, the change that was made, Jordan out, Kudus out, was a fair change. What was the plan of the coach? Fine. Now my submission is, when we were going for the Four Nations tournament recently, I saw Black Star playing as a team. The cohesion was there, Team Jordan was there, and the way they were putting passes together, possession, when they were losing, I was not bothered. We won yesterday, but the possession wasn't there. We were giving chips. The ball back to the opponent, and like we were punishing. When we were drawing back to defend, and at a point in time, we were playing counter, they couldn't make use of the counter. Our striker, Antoine Samuel, that we know, was given a very nice chance and scanner it. So for me, I think the World Cup, we are not going to joke. We are going to meet strong teams. So we need to play better. No, we won, but I wasn't that impressed with the kind of performance they put up.
Okay. All right, Joe. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Lexis, there are concerns. Otuado has been in charge of the team for a year and 7 months, but we still don't know what this team is good at. That's a big problem. That is a big problem. You want to see a choreographed pattern of play. What that means is that there is clarity in terms of each player's job description. So when they start playing, when the match starts, you are clear in your mind how the Black Stars are going to play and how they are going to find goals. Now, when we say we want consistency in that manner, it does not necessarily even need to be attacking football. Yeah? Milovan Rajevac was not the most attack-oriented coach, but you knew that the Black Stars under his tutelage was difficult to beat and they would win games. More importantly, even though it was defensive, there was a clear plan to get goals. We haven't seen that under Otuado for a long time. Even yesterday, when the team defended for long spells, the problem for a lot of people was that had we not scored that goal from that set piece, you really didn't see where the goal was going to come from.
Right.
That is a problem.
Yeah.
That is a problem. So
meanwhile, we have that talent.
We do have.
We have the masked men up there.
Look,
right?
do-
The
we do have-
Semenyos out there.
Iñaki
I mean,
Williams.
Iñaki Williams.
Mo Kudus. Starboy Kudus.
And I think I saw commentary about how they are starving Iñaki because there are certain, passes that are supposed to go to Iñaki, but he doesn't receive them. Is that a concern? Let me get on the phone line so you can think about that particular question for me. Hello?
Yeah, like this.
Yes, sir. Welcome. What's your name?
Yeah, this is David.
All right, Reading. Let's hear you.
I watched the game yesterday, but you could see that the level that we were playing in, we were below par. You couldn't see any pattern. You see, when you compare our national team to other teams, you could see that there's no pattern. We are just playing, Kobo and that kind of game. So we need to up our game if we really want to go forward in the World Cup proper. When you meet teams like Brazil and the other teams, is that how we are going to play with this lackadaisical play? So we need to, up our game. That is it.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much. 0302216541. Kwame in the UK says he's enjoying Atsu's lectures, so we should let you continue. All right, Lexis. I think the boys don't want to get hurt. Come USA, and then they will play their hearts out. It's a sad one, but we don't take care of our players well, so they're always trying not to let their play affect club games. That's from Sam O2. Is that a legit one as well?
No. I think yesterday you could not fault the efforts of the boys. The problem was the game plan. But in terms of its execution, look, there's a reason Ghanaians, no one is singling out this player or that player for not doing well. Yeah. There's a reason that is happening. And it's because generally you can tell, you can agree that, look, even though we didn't agree with the way the team played, in terms of effort and application, they gave everything. Now, to the Iñaki Williams situation, is in twofold. For whatever reason, Iñaki doesn't seem to perform when in the Black Stars jersey. And it's not just a matter of the supply line or the supporting cast. Because he's gotten into very good positions and he's missed some unbelievable chances. Against Chad on Thursday, we saw one. Yeah, There are times where even apart from the chance, you will see space. You would expect that a forward of his caliber will attack that space, progress play. He wouldn't. It looks like he plays within himself in the Black Stars jersey. And I don't know what it is because it's been 3 years since he made his Black Stars debut. The other part of it is that he has been unfortunate enough to find himself in a generation where some members of the team who are in positions where they would pass the ball to him often, and I'm going to be diplomatic here, tend to trust themselves more, because I don't want to say selfish. They tend to trust themselves more than necessary. So
then they're not playing like a team then. They're being individuals.
So there's been times
everybody
where
wants to get glory.
Yeah, there's been times where Jordan has to release the ball to him, he wouldn't. Mohamed Kudus has to release the ball to him, he wouldn't. Kamaldeen Sulemana. And you see, yesterday was the least of those cases, because I always tell people, the moment, and I was running commentary, the moment I saw that it was Kamaldeen Sulemana who had the ball, I was like, oh no. Because the thing with Kamaldeen Sulemana is that he plays with his head down. He's not capable of raising his head to see the options around him. Because I don't think anyone can accuse Kamaldeen Sulemana of being a selfish player. He's not. His problem is that he won't even see you. Because he can't raise his head. He won't lift his head to see what options are there. And the bigger problem, beyond his inability to raise his head, is the fact that his end product is woeful.
Right.
So here, he won't even raise his head to see you. And then, when he actually decides to go solo, which he often does, the end product is not going to justify his decision to go solo.
Okay. Well, 0302216541. Would love to hear from you and what your thoughts are as well about the game. For Iñaki, I legit feel bad for him.
Yeah. Look, yesterday happened twice.
Yes.
The Joseph Painter one.
Yes.
And then Kamaldeen Sulemana.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no.
Yeah, and I don't know how he will feel as well, especially because
No, he will be disappointed.
Nico Williams might be. I don't know how the dynamics will be at home. You know what I'm saying?
No, they watch each other.
Yeah, I
They
get
talk
it,
about
but
what each
when
other
they go
happened.
back, I mean, there's the Spain conversation, and then there's
And
the
the
Ghana,
Ghana
conversation, and
Look,
I don't know whether
if we
regret will
notice
be
it-
in that mix, but well,
I don't think he will regret. I think he knows that the window to play for Spain, he left it open. Spain never came calling.
okay,
And that
okay.
window has been shut.
Okay,
And
so,
it was
yeah.
based on that understanding that he made a decision to play for us.
All right.
But it needs to be addressed. Look, do it. Otuado needs to do this dispassionately. Talk to the players. It may not be deliberate. However, it is costing the team.
Okay. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, welcome, Mohammed. Let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, media, I don't have much to say about the team, but I'm only happy for Jordan. Because over the years, you hear people who say, what is Jordan doing in the team and all that. And today, it is Jordan who is now carrying the team. Me, for years, I've been saying that apart from Abedi, Sylvia Pia and Michael Essien himself, I don't think there is anybody who is a good, correct footballer like Jordan Yu. So I'm very, very happy that at the end, at long last, we are talking positive about Jordan. That's all I want to contribute. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Mohammed. Great talking to you as well. Interesting, eh?
Yeah, interesting. As for Jordan, now you look, he is one good tournament away from joining the League of Great Ghana Strikers. Yeah. Because look, if you think about all of the great strikers Ghana has had in history, yeah, they either owned one AFCON or two, excelled at the World Cup. As for the World Cup, it's Jan's legacy, 2006, 2010, 2014. He's poured there everywhere. So it's either through the major tournaments, qualifying series, or friendlies. Yeah. It's either, and the bulk of Black Star strikers didn't even make it to the World Cup. So it's usually AFCON or AFCON and World Cup qualifiers. That is how people made their names. Jordan is having an all-timer campaign. Look, he's nailed on to score or assist in each of the two remaining games. So by the time we're done with this qualifying series, and you see, Ghana's top scorer in World Cup qualifiers is Asamoah Gyan. From the 2014 qualifiers, he scored 6 goals. Yeah, he scored 6 goals for Ghana. Jordan has 6 now, with 2 games to spare. By the time we're done with this qualifying series, Jordan is going to eclipse him. My suspicion is he's probably going to score 1 or 2 more, and we're going to have more assists as well.
Okay, you know, earlier one of our friends alluded to the fact that because these are qualifiers and they don't really want to risk injury and all of that. Now, do you see the game of the Black Stars being elevated? Should we qualify and probably get to USA and Mexico?
Yes and no.
Oh,
No, because Lexis, you can't wish improvement into existence. Yeah, you can't just wake up and say that because it is the World Cup, you are going to
now there you be
switch
serious. Maybe that's a real
and then
deal.
find new levels. No, it doesn't work that way. The reality and the truth of the Black Stars is that for some time now, we have been inconsistent. So that attitude we saw against Chad is something we've complained about for so many years. And that's why a lot of people were worried that this thing is creeping back into the team. Because this is the same attitude we saw last year during the AFCON qualifiers. Over 6 games, we didn't win any of them. And there were times they would practically be walking on the pitch whilst we're losing. It happened in Comoros, remember? And then on Thursday, it reared its ugly head again. Apart from even the attitude and the application, there are other aspects of the team's performance that remain unresolved. For example, how we concede goals in the second half of matches. In the AFCON qualifiers, 6 of the 7 goals we conceded came in the second half. 3 of the 6 goals that we conceded in second half came after the 80th minute. So clearly, this is a pattern of a team that fades as the game progresses. It may be fitness, it may be intensity, it may be the structure of the team. I don't know. But that is the pattern of this current Black Stars. In fact, if you take it to even the World Cup qualifiers, it happened against Central African Republic in Accra. It happened in Kumasi, sorry. It happened. We considered a stoppage time goal. Right? And so there has been a pattern that if you look closely, you will see that our performances have not been great. So you can't simply wish that improvement into existence. It takes work. It takes consistency.
Right.
However, I also say yes to that because the World Cup does something to everyone. You will ball out. You will do better than you.
Hold your thought there. Let's have one of our friends join us. Hello?
Hello, Lexis.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Good evening. I'm fine. Yourself?
I'm okay, thank you. What's your name?
My name is Ni. I'm calling from Tema.
All right, Neil, let's hear you.
Yes. So, you see, someone said the players are afraid to get injury. Yes, and that is true because we all watch Mohamed Kudus when he's playing for Tottenham. The kind of zeal he uses, it's not the same energy he applies when he's playing for the Black Stars. And I can tell you that some of these players, they play with Jerry Akaminku in their minds. Because they are afraid when they get injured, the nation will neglect them. And so if he's a professional player playing in the English Premier League, you expect him to come and die for this nation. So I think the GFA and the Ghana football, the sports ministry must look into this. If not, we are not going to get the result.
Okay.
So this is what I also think.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts on this. Okay. I'd want to also finally let us talk about Coach Otuado. He's come under a lot of criticism in recent times. Do you still think that he's the man to take us to the USA and win the World Cup?
I don't have a lot of confidence in Otuado. You only need to look at his numbers, and they tell a very good story of the state of affairs of the team. Before yesterday's game, he had managed 15 games since he returned. He's won 5, drawn 5, lost 5. That's not good. That's a win percentage of 33.3%. Lexis, if you're scoring 33.3% in any job, you get a sack. like let's not kid ourselves. And in his first stint, he managed 12 games. He won 4, drew 4, and lost 4.
That's how he likes it there.
So
equal measure.
Yes. So that is the issue. So he's a very fair guy. He won't cheat you. He won't score you. But you see, this is the Black Stars. Yeah, like Ketekreku and Didier, you like to see we are Ghana. So you expect significantly higher standards. Also, if you look at the teams that Otuado has failed to beat, Chad, Madagascar in the past, Comoros, Central African Republic, Angola twice, Niger twice. Apart from the fact that he's failed to beat these teams, the reason even though Otto is and the Black Stars are leading the group, there is not groundswell of support, is because he has sort of alienated himself from the public through his utterances. Each time we've lost, Otuado has blamed it on something. So when we lost to Angola, Otuado blamed it on the pitch. Then we failed to beat Niger, the same. Then we failed to beat Sudan here. He said, luck. He said Sudan were lucky and they won't be lucky the next time. Guess what? The very next fixture, we went to Sudan and they beat us. Sudan, by the way, did not play a single game in the qualifiers at home. Because of unrest at home, they train in Saudi Arabia and play their matches in Libya. Yeah? So, at every time, every disappointment has had one excuse. He's never accepted responsibility for any of it. In fact, even on Sunday, he blamed Ghanaians and journalists. He said, the way we put forward our expectations, sometimes it gets into the head of the players, and before the game against Chad, everyone was saying we are going to win. I was like, bro, if Ghana, 4-time African champions, made the World Cup 3 times, if we cannot expect to beat 176th placed Chad, who then can we expect to beat? So the football has not been great. The results have not been consistent. His communication has been less than satisfactory to be charitable.
So at this point, what? Prayers?
Unfortunately, we've made our bed with him. The time to move him on would have been when we failed to qualify for the AFCON. But he has now been able to win 4 games, 3 games out of 4 since then, and is in contention or is in pole position to qualify the team for the World Cup. If you sack him now, you are throwing a spanner in the works. Yeah, and I don't think you would have a lot of supports at the moment, except to say that the concerns keep growing.
Right.
With Otuado. Each
We
time the
hope
team
it gets better. We hope it gets better. Atsu, thank you so much for joining us today to give us a lecture, like somebody said. Yeah, we're grateful for that. Yeah, but we hope the Black Stars get better at it. Draft Chat here on Joy 99.7 FM. Stay tuned in.
Ma, have you received the delivery?
Sis, the rider's bay. Send in a momo.
Okay, *176.
Paco, don't you use a smartphone? Use a momo app, ne?
Huh? Abba app.
Hey, I want to say a millennium, say millennial. In oh, millennium for ya nyaze. Switch to the app. Oh, you're smart. And oh, you're secure.
Enter a world of possibilities with the Momo app. Pay your favorite merchant, pay utility bills, and borrow from our wide range of lending services. Move to the app side today. MTN.
Hello.
Hey girl, how did the photo shoot go?
I could barely smile due to bad stomach discomfort.
Aww.
The photographer was frustrated and even asked if the money was too small to smile. I almost ruined my photo shoot, but Gastron saved the day.
Wow.
And I started smiling